Stop right here. This is not a spooky story. It's real life. Some famous actors were not lost to illness or accidents. They were taken by someone else. Stay with me till the end, because these cases are shocking, sad, and important. I'll share clear details and the impact each story left behind. We're talking about Sharon Tate, Rebecca Sheffer, Phil Hartman, Dominique Dunne, Sal Mineo, Bob Crane, Dorothy Stratton, Audrey and Shelley, Judith Barcy, Lana Clarkson, Ramon Novarro, Barbara Colby, Krista Helm, and more. Watch to the last second. There's a case that changed the law for all of us. Let's begin with Sharon Tate. She was a rising star with a gentle smile and a bright future. In the late 60s, she was at home with friends when members of the Manson cult broke in and killed everyone inside. The crime shocked the world. The people involved were later caught and sent to prison. Sharon's name became a symbol of lives cut short by hate, and many people still honor her kindness and talent. Rebecca Sheffer's story is the one every fan should know. She was only 21, a TV favorite with a big future. An obsessed fan found her home address and showed up at her door. When she opened it, he shot her. He was arrested and convicted. Her death led to stronger anti-stalking laws and tighter rules on access to personal records. That change has saved lives. If you watch till the end, remember her case is the reason many privacy protections exist today. Phil Hartman made millions laugh. At home, things turned dark. One night, his wife shot him while he slept and later took her own life. Friends, co-stars, and fans were left heartbroken. Phil's story reminds us that fame cannot protect anyone from pain inside a home. People who worked with him still talk about his kindness and how much he gave to comedy. Dominique Dunne was a talented young actress best known for a hit horror film. After she left a violent relationship, her ex attacked her outside her home. She never recovered. He was convicted of manslaughter and served time, but many felt the sentence was too light. Dominique's family spoke out for victims of abuse, and her story still helps people see the danger of controlling partners. Sal Mineo was a major star from classic films. He was attacked and stabbed near his home. A man was later convicted for the killing. Sal's friends say he was down-to-earth and generous. His loss hurt both fans and the theater community, where he was building a strong second act on stage. Bob Crane, the lead of a beloved TV comedy, was found dead in his apartment. The case drew huge media attention. A man he knew was later tried but found not guilty, and the case remains unsolved. Many people believe someone close to him knew more than they said. The mystery still follows every story told about his life. Dorothy Stratton was an actress and model with a sweet presence and a growing career. She was killed by her estranged husband, who then took his own life. She was only in her early 20s. Friends say she worked hard, stayed humble, and had big plans. Her death sparked more talk about how to protect people who are trying to leave unsafe relationships. Audrey and Shelley acted, wrote, and directed. She made a warm, hopeful film that later became a hit on stage. Soon after, she was found dead in her office. A worker from the building confessed and was convicted. Her husband started a foundation in her name to support women in film. So even in loss, her light keeps helping others. Judith Barcy was a child actress with a bright smile you can still hear in classic animated movies. Her father killed her and her mother at home and then took his own life. Judith's teachers had raised alarms before, and her story is now used in trainings to help spot danger earlier. She may have been little, but she left a big mark on how we protect children. Lana Clarkson was an actress with a lively spirit and a long list of credits. She died from a gunshot wound at the home of a famous music producer, who was later convicted of second-degree murder. Lana's friends remember her sharp humor and her drive. The case stayed in headlines for years and reminded everyone that power should never silence the truth. Ramon Novarro was a silent film icon. In his later years, two brothers came to his home, robbed him, and killed him. They were convicted and served time. People who knew Ramon say he was gentle and private. His name is often spoken with respect by film historians who still share his early work with new viewers. Barbara Colby was an actress loved by co-workers for her spark on set. She and a friend were shot in a parking area after an acting class. Police never found the killers. Her colleagues describe her as full of life, with a laugh you could hear down the hall. The case reminds us that some families never get answers. Krista Helm was a young actress who went missing and was later found killed. Her case is still unsolved. Over time, rumors piled up, but no final answers came. Friends said she was bold, fun, and ready to try everything. These unsolved cases show how important it is for anyone with even a small tip to come forward. Now, here are a few more names and moments to remember, each with simple facts that matter. Sharon Tate's family worked for victims' rights for decades. Rebecca Sheffer's parents pushed for privacy laws that our phones and computers still use. Phil Hartman's co-stars still share stories of his warmth. Dominique Dunne's family turned grief into action to support people leaving dangerous partners. Sal Minio's fans keep his stage work alive. Bob Crane's story keeps investigators and journalists asking hard questions. Dorothy Stratton's life has been riddled many times to warn about control and jealousy. Audrey and Shelley's foundation funds women creators. Judith Barcy's story trains teachers and social workers to listen when a child is scared. Lana Clarkson's friends still lift her memory at charity events. Ramon Novaro's films are taught in film classes. Barbara Colby and Krista Helm are named in cold case lists, so they are not forgotten. You might be wondering, why share this? Because these people were more than headlines. They were friends, partners, parents, children, and co-workers. They had big plans for tomorrow. When we speak their names, we keep their stories human. And when we share the lessons, we help someone else. Now, one more look at the list so these names stay with us. Sharon Tate taken by a cult, remembered for grace. Rebecca Sheffer lost to a stalker, lawmakers' wake-up call. Phil Hartman comedy legend, mourned by peers. Dominique Dunne killed by an ex, family turned grief into action. Sal Minio stage comeback cut short, killer convicted. Bob Crane TV favorite, case still open. Dorothy Stratton life and love stolen by control and jealousy. Audrey and Shelley artist and mother, legacy supports women in film. Judith Barcy child star, whose story protects kids today. Lana Clarkson actress, whose case reminded the world that power can be challenged. Ramon Novaro's silent terror icon, victims of robbery and violence. Barbara Colby bright talent, unsolved. Krista Helm free spirit, unsolved. If you stayed through all of this, thank you. You honored them. And if you learned one thing that helps you protect yourself or someone else, that is the best tribute we can give. Keep these lessons close, respect privacy, spot warning signs, speak up early, and keep pressure on for clear, careful reporting facts over rumors. Before we close, a gentle note, families and friends still live with these losses. When you talk about these cases online, be kind, share verified facts, avoid wild claims, and if you know something that could help an unsolved case, contact the proper authorities. Silence helps the wrong side. You've made it to the end, and that matters. These stories are hard, but they need to be told in a clear, honest way. If you want more deep dives like this told with care, simple words, and full context, please like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which case you want covered next, and most importantly, what lesson you think we should all remember. Your support helps keep these memories alive and turns attention into action.